Check it out, guys. So I'm taking off this bolt here on the right side off the block, and that's where my oil feed is going to go. And then the other side is going to go on to the turbo. Not this one, but the turbo that I'll be getting. Okay, I should probably grab a napkin because I'm not sure if oil is going to come out from there. So I'm going to grab something to leave under it just in case. Okay, let me zoom in. Alright, here we go. So 14 mil, by the way. Oh, cool. There's like barely any oil on it. This thing's hella short. Okay, so this is the oil feed line. It's AN4 with a 90-degree fitting. This is the one that goes into the block. And this is the oil restrictor that'll go onto the turbo. Okay, I already have it going on, but I just wanted to remind you guys that you do have to have a copper washer when you put it back in, or when you're putting this new fitting in, so it seals properly. I don't remember the size of this fitting, but if you watch the Car Passion channel, you can just go to his page and then look for his freaking oil line videos, and he'll tell you everything you need. So that's where I got my information from. You can see I have the copper washer there, aka crush washer. Alright, and then I took the oil feed line and I threaded it onto the fitting. I didn't use the 90-degree fitting, I just used the regular side where it's just straight. This one, the 90-degree fitting right here, will help it maneuver like around and onto the turbo way easier. Good morning, guys. I'm on my way to pick up Supremo and the other boys, Zach and Hans. We're going to Fremont to pick up my turbo, and it is 9:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to meet at the guy's house at 2 p.m. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, that was light work. Damn, okay. Good morning. God damn, your hair is long. I know. Holy shit. It's getting longer. I've been really trying, baby. How are we doing today? I would talk, but it's way too early. At least for now. Player 3 has entered the chat. Oh my god, is that the Notorious LG? Oh my god. Player 4 has entered the chat. Let's go. Okay, we just got some breakfast real quick.
I want to keep them, but like I don't have space for them.
Fries, baby. I've never been here this first time. We're just out here killing time until 2 o'clock.
Trying to get some fries?
Yeah? Let's go to Dick's actually if they... Look at these guys. So we're in San Jose now. We're getting some boba here at Pico. We have 40... No, not 40 minutes. We have like 1 more hour to kill until it's 2 o'clock. Oh my god, this guy really dropped his boba and he just got it. It's all right there. So the dude just texted me and told me that he broke the bolts loose, so we don't have to wait until 2 p.m. anymore. We'll probably be there in like 25 minutes. Hey bud, are you having fun?
No.
Why?
I'm in pain!
Yeah, but we got boba.
No, I guess you're right.
Alright, try number 2.
Well, I made it to the car this time. Alright.
In and out.
Got it.
In and out.
Bolts are loosened and everything ready to go. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with the recent turbo that I just picked up. So I was so caught up with checking and making sure that the hot side bolts were loose already and that they were coming off. So I didn't even think about checking if the turbine wheel would spin freely, and got home and what do you know? Oh wait, okay, so now it is spinning freely. I took it off a bit. I took it apart, as you can see already. took the wastegate off, and then one of the brackets came off. It really wasn't spinning freely like this, like how it should be. So this is how it should have spin, right? This is how it should have spun. When everything was on, it was just, it felt like it was stuck, and you can kind of hear it scraping against the housing on the inside, and it would just struggle to spin. You would have to like go in and like kind of force it to get it to spin. But now it's just spinning freely. I don't know why. I think it's because it's loosened up, but I think maybe I just have to like oil it up or something. Or sometimes when turbos haven't been ran in a while, they just end up getting stuck. But when you start it and the oil goes through and everything, it starts loosening up and it lets it spin more. But hopefully that was the case. Honestly, for the amount that I spent on this turbo, I could have just ordered a China charger off eBay just to get the car running, and I wouldn't have to deal with like stuck bolts or anything. But I really can't, like, just everything here about eBay turbos and whatnot, it just scares me, you know. So I try not to risk it like that. Stick to these OEM stuff, but C stuff and rusted shit is what I deal with. An hour and a half later, plus 2 deep cuts from the turbine wheel. You can see the bandages, but finally got the stupid snap ring off. This was such a bitch to get off. I was going at it with these snap ring pliers for like an hour, and then I finally decided to use the flathead here to start prying it out as it came loose more. Or as I compressed it more, I used the flathead to start prying it out, and it finally popped off. Damn, I can't imagine what it's like to put it back in once I'm done clocking the turbo. I'm gonna update you guys on what's going on with clocking the turbo, but first I wanted to address that for the AC bracket. Okay, so this is the oil drain line. I was gonna throw it on last night. Slides this onto the fitting where I drilled the oil pan. I was gonna throw it on, but then it wouldn't fit because where I started the drill for the oil pan, you guys can't see it, but I made the hole a little too high. So the hole is like literally, well, the fitting where I put it into the hole, the fitting is too high, so it's damn near touching the bottom of the AC bracket. So I marked up the AC bracket because now I'm gonna chop this whole section off so there's room for that oil drain, the oil drain line. So there's room for the oil drain line to go onto the oil fitting without hitting the AC bracket, because right now it won't go onto the fitting at all because of this. So yeah, I just marked it up. Just gonna cut this section off, and then that would solve the oil drain line issue. Now with clocking the turbo, it does spin freely now. I don't know what was going on at first when the housing and everything was on. Maybe it was just a bunch of gunk. So the turbine wheel actually spins freely now. Actually, we honestly won't even be able to confirm if it actually spins freely until the housing is actually on and tightened up and everything. So just fingers crossed for that. But we were clocking the turbo last night, and before we like finished clocking it and locked it down and tightened everything up and put it together, we wanted to make sure everything would fit first before we threw it on, just so we wouldn't repeat history's mistake. So we threw the AC compressor back on and the power steering, the manifold is on, and then we were clocking it for the intercooler piping. Let me grab this here. So this is the part where the intercooler will go on. The outlet, there's an outlet right here. That's where the intercooler piping will go on. And so I can either clock it like this with the outlet facing downward, or I can clock it like this where the outlet is going upward, kind of like that. So if I do upward, then let me set this down. Let me set this down. So if I decide to do it with the outlet facing upward, then the intercooler piping would come up through here and onto the turbo. But with that, I would have to get a slimmer fan, which I did. I just ordered a Mishimoto slim fan. This is way too thick, as you can tell. It's like it sticks out too much. As if the outlet is facing down, then the intercooler piping would have to run under all the way through here and up. So with that, I ordered, well, I didn't order, but I'm going to be getting an NB lower radiator hose. Because with the NA, the way it's positioned, it just gets in the way of everything again. So the NB lower radiator hose looks like it's moved a little more, and instead of a two-piece like the NA lower radiator hose is actually two pieces. The NB is just one whole piece, so it's like less risk of having a leak. Oh, there's so much going on here.
Hey.
So we're at my cousin's place right now. Just came to hang out before my other cousin goes back to Oregon. Recently finished.
Not a gas.
Alright, let's do this. So there's no gas in the R6 right now, and the gas station's literally right down the street. The thing won't start, so we're gonna put a little bit of 89 in it just to get it going.
I think that's enough, right?
Yeah,
that's totally enough.
Yeah. Think so?
I think so.
Alright.
I mean, we're only taking what?
Literally a block.
Oh god, I gotta refinish this.
Started to start. Send that piston flying, baby. This is the last person I ever expected to get one of these.
Wait. You gotta. Oh shit!
Oh my god, Q, you just
Bro!
dented the shit out of your fender. This thing is so freaking low. This is static, guys. This is static. Holy shit. Listen, to the dudes who are like 6 foot tall,
How'd you get that?
you will fit.
One of my homies gave it to me.
See? You will fit.
We actually ended up not cutting anything last night. We were just trying to enjoy our family time.
So I have everything back here. We're gonna head to D's house and hopefully we can get all this stuff cut. This is my father, D.
Yes.
He's letting me use his grinder. What is this thing, a Vice?
Yes.
Sick. Alright, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Alright. This thing's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Alright guys, should I throw this on my car? My arms are fucking shaking holding this.
60 pounds.
God damn, this thing's huge. That makes plenty of room for the oil drain line. Alright, so I'm going to start cutting the intercooler brackets. This shouldn't be too hard, just boom, boom, and then these two right here. Sick. All done by me. Just kidding. My father and pops helped me out. Just got home and I want to show you guys. Dude, it almost looks like an OEM cut. Pretty proud of myself. Huge shout out to Pops and D for helping me out with this. Just set this over here. There. Cut the sides off so the AC dryer won't get in the way of this when I pull it up more. Since I cut the side of the brackets off more, I can actually bring the intercooler up higher, about an inch higher, so it's not like leveled with the lip now. It's a little higher than the lip, so I won't scrape it. as much. So now I just have to put it on, mock it up, and then see where I need to drill the holes for it. And honestly, that should be the last thing for the intercooler. I'm hoping. Just threw the AC bracket on, and I threw the AC stuff on. What's left? I think I'm gonna pick up a lower radiator hose off an NB. I'll probably get that from O'Reilly today. And okay, check it out. So this is the Mishimoto Slim fan, and this is what they mean by universal. Pretty much gonna have to use zip ties because these little brackets that they give you to attach to it doesn't really line up. So it only lines up on one, but this side won't line up, or vice versa. So just have to use zip ties. This isn't how it's gonna look. I'm probably gonna get rid of these zip ties and actually run it through the radiator. It'll work, trust me. Zip tie the world, baby. Ahaha. Yo, so I just went to go pick up this NB lower radiator hose. See, it's one whole piece, so I can completely delete this piece right here. I think it's just these two bolts. I'll just take these off real quick. Boom. Yeah, sweet. And this will go on, and then I will have room for my intercooler piping, hopefully. Goes there, runs up, there, and onto the water neck. See, one whole piece instead of two pieces, so that's less of a chance of leaking anywhere now from the two pieces. I don't think there's any way that I can get this 2.5 inch piping to go through here, or even to go through here, because it's definitely not going to fit. I can do the 2-inch piping to a 2.5 inch piping coupler, but I'd have to order that and it's going to take longer to come in, and also I would still be struggling with space. So I think my best option is to go with what I originally planned. Cut a hole behind the fender and make it go up, and then through here, and then onto the turbo. I think that's going to be my best bet. The reason why I'm having so much trouble with fitting it through is because, you guessed it, once again, power steering and AC. I don't want to get rid of any of those because it's such a luxury to have in an old car like this, and I really don't want to get rid of it, but it's really getting in the way. But I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be pretty long when I finish editing it, so I'm going to save the intercooler piping stuff for the next video, and I will cut the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.